Virgo, thank you for tuning in to Perfectly Imperfect Tarot. This is Green Eyes here with your reading. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Martians, astronauts. Pick a node. It does not matter to me. I love you all. Cross watchers, I am a snitch. I'm telling you now. Please don't curse me in the comments. Love you too. Virgo, this is a judgment-free zone, but you will hear the truth. There's no gender or age, only energy. You're going to hear me use terms he, she, her, him, they, them. Oh, I smell you, Aquarius. It, heifer, pay it no mind. Feel the energy. Remember, roles can always be reversed. Virgo, oh, I thank you. Like, share, subscribes, emails, comments, love tokens, donations. Thank you so very much for your support of the channel. Virgo, you got more people coming in here than you. Just give me a second. Aquarius is heavy. Capricorn is heavy. Taurus is heavy. Something else is here. What am I smelling? Is that Cancer? Yeah, Cancer. Okay. If you have these signs in your chart, you're definitely tapping into these energies at this time. Okay. If not, you're connected to these energies in some way. They are very prominent in your energy. So hopefully this won't be a hijack, but we're going to keep it moving. I came into your energy with, how can I say that? It's like, Virgo, somebody is presenting you with something that is so out of this world, you don't have the words for it. You understand? So let me give you some examples. I saw a couple of memes where on social media where like the girlfriend would send the boyfriend to the store for sanitary napkins with wings, and they brought back literally pads with chicken wings. And, you know, they laughed and it was cute, but it's kind of like, how do you really address that? You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel in your energy, Virgo. I feel like something spilled and you tell somebody to get a paper towel and they bring you a piece of paper and a towel from the washroom. Like, it's just, I have no words. Like, it's like, I'm dumbfounded. That's how I feel, Virgo. I feel like somebody is like really, like, you cannot believe that it's not a, Lord help me with my words. I don't have the words, Virgo. You don't have the words, and I'm in your energy. So just bear with me. I don't know. It's like you really realize, I guess, either you and this person are completely from different planets, or this person just lives on a planet on their own. The problem is that I feel like they're close to you. This is your coworker. This is your boss. This might even be your intimate partner. And you're like, there's no malice in here. So it's like, I can't really get mad because I don't think they're trying to be smart. But at the same time, how do you say to somebody, this is completely not what I was talking about. This is completely not what I meant. This is completely off the charts here with the level of Virgo. You're going to have to help me, honey. I don't know. But that's how I feel coming into your energy. Maybe it's me. I'm pulling from the mystic Martians because maybe the aliens can explain it. Hello? Can I have Virgo, please? Man, Aquarius is heavy in here. Look, MIB coming in reverse. Okay, let's talk about this. MIB, like, okay, you know, this is, first of all, you know, this is not literal. Okay, so MIB would be like that movie with Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, I think his name is, where they police the aliens, right? So it's an energy for the tarot of like stalking, you know, somebody behind the scenes nobody knows about, you know, somebody that could be confrontational or intimidating. But yours came in reverse because You're very open. You're not trying to be intimidating. You're not trying to be confrontational. You're simply trying to maybe lay down some ground rules or set some order, or, be a good example, make sure things are done properly, things like that. And it's like what you're dealing with is so weird. Forgive me if I mean no offense. I just don't know the words that I need to use to describe this energy. It's like so out of this world that you had to kind of adopt a new understanding or a new position with this situation. Okay. Like I said, for some of you, with the Negus energy, this is your intimate partner. It really is. And the intimacy is great. The connection is awesome. Others of you are really aligning with your life path as well and understanding that life path, and you're loving that. All right. And behind that is fire, lots of passion, forward moving, lots of focus. This energy is fearless. It's unga bunga energy. It's like boomstick energy. Be mindful if pregnancy is a concern for you, because it's also fertile. All right. It births life-changing events, but more so this fire comes in because you want to kind of tear down so that you can build properly. And maybe that's what you're looking at. You're looking at, listen, it's not that this isn't a love problem. This is a building problem. This isn't a love problem. It's not a connection issue, but this is just completely out of order. And the only way to do it properly is to start from scratch. Maybe you're looking at something in life like that, even if it's a job, like let's say you got a new job and you're going in and you're seeing how things are run, and it's just completely, there is no order to it. It's just everybody's fly by the moment. Papers are everywhere, unorganized. There's no structure. There's no order of operation. It's like everything is just fly by the day, and it's been working because the people are these kind of people. Some people are fly by the moment kind of people, whereas though Virgo, you're a lot more organized, So a lot of people, which is why you're known for, like, let's say criticism or perfectionism, because you're organized. And some people don't know how to receive that. And then Virgo, when you look at it, you don't understand how they don't see it. They don't see this discourse, this disorganization. So with that fire, it's like after this tears down, the earth comes in, because we have to first of all get a firm foundation here. What is this being built on? What are we standing this on? What is the soil like that we're planting in, and is it adaptable to what we're trying to develop and grow? Is this a good place? Is this a good match? Like, if all we have is sensuality, desire, and comfort, then that's all we have, and that's fine. But that's not then a place that you want to maybe produce your fruit. That's the understanding that you're coming in here with, Virgo. Now, with the blue avians, with that understanding of the foundation, it's like you start going into the blue avians. This is philosophy. This is releasing the karma. This is the mysticism. This is basically the spiritual guidance that comes in from here. The spiritual guidance, your angels, your ancestors, divine and holy on the other side, assisting you with your journey, giving you, as you're working on this new foundation, or basically evaluating that new foundation, because it's like you realize the new foundation is necessary, but you still have to tap in with the creator, to understand what you need for the new foundation. And Virgo, whenever you're, excuse me, I'm so sorry, guys. I just did Gemini, and they're suffering with allergies right now. Maybe you are too. I'm not an allergy person, so I know this is y'all energy. But the tall whites are coming in behind that. And the tall whites are very protective. They're very guarded. They don't trust nobody, you know. And Virgo, that's how you guys get. When you guys start getting to the nitty gritty of like really organizing things, you don't trust nobody to do it. You want to do it because you want it done right. And that way, once it's done right, there's no misunderstanding of how it should be done in the future. So you might get a little like snippy, you know, I ain't gonna lie. You might get a little snippy. I'm gonna actually get started with your spread in this process, and people are kind of going to maybe perceive you as being like a bad boss or a bad friend, or, you know, you go back into basically that label of being, you know, over criticizing. Ooh, my nose is on fire. Good mugga. Good mugga. Virgo, either you're extremely intuitive or you're suffering with allergies too, because it is that time of year. Yeah, good Lord. I got to get out these allergy readings. Whew, my eyes are watering and everything. Please, guys, get something. Antihistamine, go to the doctor. Put some eucalyptus in your bathroom. Something. Good mugga. Y'all gonna kill me. Excuse me. Can I have the core for Virgo? What's at the center? The Eight of Swords. It's mind-boggling. I'm telling you, it's not funny. God forgive me. It's not funny. Some things are simply just mind-boggling. Sometimes people do or say things that you are in your head like, I don't even know where to go from here. I don't even know how to respond to this. Like, especially when they are innocent. When it's done innocently, like it's done with their heart, it's done, like they thought this through. These guys, God bless them, they bought wings and pads. They meant that for they boo. And it's like, what the women are, you know, they found it funny. And some of them were like, oh my God, like, it's just, woo. But yeah. Eight of Swords energy is an energy of mental, it's like a mental prison, feeling stuck. You know, I refer to it sometimes as toilet paper torture, when you're trying to see your way out, see your way through, and you can't really figure out how to work this thing. Guys, it's toilet paper torture, literally something that has you bound and stuck in toilet paper. You can easily break free, but you have to mentally be prepared to do it. That means that you have to put down, you know, that heavy lifting, that heavy burden, basically putting down how deep it is, get back into an energy of mental peace and clarity, and just simply deal with the situation as is. Crown this energy, please. Crowning you, Six of Wands, coming in sideways, which is victory and success. On both sides of a spectrum. It's like sometimes your victory is not simply I won, I get the prize, and this is my parade and everybody acknowledges me for being a super duper Virgo, you know, which is what the Six of Wands represents. It's coming in sideways because it's sometimes your victory is understanding. Sometimes your victory is meeting, you know, someone where they are, or them meeting you where you are, so that there's simply an understanding. And that's going to come by way of logic and truth. That's why I said you're going to have to probably have a truthful conversation with this coworker or with your partner. Like, listen, we have great intimacy, but we maybe see our futures differently, or we handle things differently, or we have a different work ethic, you know, and that's going to lead to uncharted territory, Virgo. But if you're going to align properly, then you have to align. That's the thing. And if this is a job, same thing. Okay, if you're going to align properly and we're going to work cohesively, then we have to be on the same page. Okay, what's in the way for Virgo? The High Priestess coming in sideways again. High Priestess is Pisces energy, energy of intuition, energy of forward knowledge. It's It's foresight. It's a knowing. It's a connection to the creator that's private. It's personal. You know, the high priestess is a very silent energy because it's an energy of meditation and prayer, because of the foresight that comes in. So it's like you would get those visions, those dreams, simply that understanding of where something is going, and a choice that's going to have to be made soon. Okay. So it's like a heads up. So if this energy is working against you, honestly, Virgo, I have to say it might be because you don't want to acknowledge what you know your intuition is telling you. You might not want to make a hard decision about this job or about this relationship, about this understanding. And that's the Five of Swords coming in because Virgo, honestly, now Virgo, I love you. Let me say that first. I love you. Okay. But you know, everybody has a little something on their shoulder. You know, we all watch the cartoons where you see the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other. You know what I'm saying? And Virgo, you do have a little, you know, naughty. You got a little naughty in there. Whereas though sometimes you just enjoy allowing a fool to look like a fool. I ain't gonna lie, that's how this feels. Allowing somebody to fall on their face so that you can say, I told you so, you know, allowing somebody to ruin themselves so you can, you know what I mean? Virgo, it's in you. I love you. It's in us all. It's not a Virgo thing. It's a humanity thing. Okay. It's a flesh thing. It's a carnal thing. That's why we're all having this experience. All right. So, but it will work against you to exercise or to entertain that, especially when you're around people that are there to cheer you on. Okay. They're there to cheer you on. So it would work against you not to stand as an individual and do what you know is the godly thing, you know, in handling this situation, so to speak. All right. Where's this coming from? Past energy, please. The Ace of Cups coming in reverse. You know, you had an opportunity for something new and you took it, and it's just not maybe the way you thought it was going to be. How can I say that? Ace of Cups energy is divine and holy, you know, and even in the reverse, it's divine and holy. Make no mistake about that. It's kind of like the divine feminine and masculine of the Empress and Emperor of Tarot. Even in reverse, they're still emperors and empresses. So this is still divine and holy. Make no mistake about it. It brings in fresh waters. It brings in new waters. It's emotions that are pure and innocent. They're washing, they're replenishing, they're restoring. They even reconcile, you know. Anything that you need God's love to do that conquers all, that's what this would represent. You understand? But when it comes in reverse with the Four of Swords, I have to say that God gave you an opportunity, I think, to how can I say that? Evaluate. That's how I want to say it. Evaluate what you love, who you love, what loves you the way you need to be loved, who's loving you the way you know God loves you, things like that. You understand? And make peace with your findings. That's the thing. You've been trying to make peace with your findings, with your understandings, okay? Because overall, mental peace, I think, is something that we all strive for in a world of chaos. We do live in a world of chaos. As soon as we accept that, then we have an understanding that, oh, that's right. It's the world. It's supposed to be. This is the domain of the enemy. Okay? If you read your word, then you have that understanding. Once you have that understanding and that acceptance, then you move properly through it. It helps you understand that some things you're not supposed to understand. Some things are just not fair. You know, some things that you won't agree with, you know, and you have to be okay with that, because you have to understand that wherever you find the enemy, then that God is there too, even if that God that's there is the representation in you. All right. So something may be pure and divine. Somebody may be absolutely angelic. You know, this might be absolutely perfect, but that doesn't mean it's for you. Okay. Where are we going with this? Wow. Aries, Aquarian energy. There's that Fool, that leap of faith, that clean slate, that new beginning, new chapter. And it's coming in with the Three of Pentacles. You know, teamwork makes the dream work. If therapy can help you, get it. You know, if you need to have a meeting at work to say, listen, I just want us all to start fresh. What happened yesterday, we're not going to take it with us. You know, we're not going to take old habits, and we're not going to take old judgment. We are all going to start fresh. Starting today, this is everyone's first day. You know, whatever it takes, because it's not like you're against forward movement, but it has to be in a healthy way. You know. So you're looking at it that the only way that this can move forward healthy is if it dies and rebirths properly. Kind of like what I was saying with the fire and earth. Same energy that you were getting with the oracles. That's the only way. Allowing something to transition so that it can completely get rid of the old, because there's the old, even the good of the old is not enough to sustain into the future. So if it's help me with my words, Lord, please. If it's sustainable, you know, it will come forth in the new chapter. It will come forth in the rebirth. You know, if the love is sustainable, it will be able to handle this change, this transition. You know, star energy coming in behind us, Aquarian energy. But I was telling you, I was smelling that Aquarius. Aquarius is heavy in your energy. And Aquarian energy, if you're tapping into the star, or if you're tapping into this Fool, let me just say this. When I speak to Aquariuses, we have fun because they're different. You know, they're eclectic, they're unique. You know, Aquariuses, their energy is so out of this world that when I tap in with them, I can find them 3 levels above, or under a rock that's under a rock that's under an ocean, chilling. You know, they live in their own world and they love it. And it's a very powerful energy. It's an energy of favor. You know, you're on the center stage with the spotlight on you, and the Most High is in the front row, like, go ahead, baby, you know. But when you're tapping into this energy, that's what that is. It's really just knowing that I know I'm special. You know I stand out. I know that there's a reason that this light shines inside of me, and that heals you. It comforts you. It gives you that know-how. It's like a sense of, I guess, pride. You know, when you're a kid and your mom and dad made you sing for the parties, and you were proud to put on your little show in front of the TV. You know what I'm saying? You were doing your thing, and that's what star energy kind of represents. And if you tap into that fully and just be your authentic self, knowing that you're a child of a Most High God that's super duper powerful, look at the gift you get with this Ace of Pentacles. You know, it's a tangible blessing. So if it's a new start that you're looking for with that firm foundation, that's what that is. New job, new house, new car, hitting the lottery, you know, some type of finances coming in your way. And it's by way of judgment because of how you handled this situation. It comes in like a reward. But see, that little mother lover on your shoulder, Virgo, is serious. Woo. And I noticed, Virgo, I love you. I love you. I do. But, you know, you're not unfamiliar with self-sabotage. You're not unfamiliar with that. You're not unfamiliar with closing off your yourself, your emotions, and kind of folding your arms and saying whatever or no. You know, be mindful of that. Okay. Just make sure you take into account all aspects of a situation, all aspects of intentions. Take into account also where you also play a part in sometimes overlooking things, knowing that it bothers you. And then maybe you're overreacting because this person, I don't know, left their socks on the bathroom floor, but you've allowed it for a year. So now you're freaking out about it and they don't understand. Just be mindful of that. You understand what I'm saying? And move accordingly with the Two of Wands. Keep your passion high. Keep your focus high. Keep your confidence high. Know that everything that you touch, it turns into nothing but success because of who you are. You know, the Queen of Wands, she challenges the Empress, knowing that her title doesn't equate. She doesn't care. Like, seriously. And that's kind of like what you want to have, that focus, because you still want independent fulfillment, but at the same time, you're still very loving. You're still very giving. You're still very understanding with the King of Cups, very mature, you know, with your emotions. So you want to handle this in a mature way. Now, you may have some regrets of some shoulda, woulda, couldas with that devil right behind there. You may have some regrets of something that you allowed, because that's how I feel. I feel like somebody's going to say, this is how the company has been run for 20 years, and now all of a sudden you're changing it. You know, I've been leaving my socks on the floor for a year, and now all of a sudden it's a deal breaker. Like, it don't make sense. And from their perspective, it really won't make sense. You know, so when you're dealing with that, deal with that with love. Don't like say, listen, it's what I said and that's it. Because that's not going to be receptive, and it's not conducive to a fair meeting ground. You know, that's you kind of really stepping into that little devil on that left-hand side because you're frustrated, or maybe because you're tired, or honestly, maybe because you're tired of dealing with I don't know, incompetence, you know, so to speak. All right. But try to deal with it in a loving way, you know, explain yourself. And not that I'm not saying that you have to, I'm saying that in a loving way, you know. They need to understand your point. They need to understand your perspective. They need to understand that what you're saying is not just to attack them, but it's for correction, and it's for the betterment of the wholesome of the home, or the wholesome of the company, the wholesome of the family, so that everyone is aligned. Queen of Cups to the Four of Wands. That way we're on the same page, 11-11 energy, so that we can celebrate a good, bad, and indifferent because we did it together, because we're doing it together, because we're in alignment together, you know. And if this is not a group thing for you, if this is about your personal development, Virgo, then this Four of Wands still applies to you as an independent, because it creates portal energy for you. You be able to kind of catapult yourself around and through and over any obstacles or movements that you're trying to make, leading you to where you're trying to go, you know, wherever God has you. This is going to be a sudden like idea, or a sudden conversation, like out of nowhere. This is going to happen, and I need you to focus on the conversation instead of where the conversation will lead. Be honest be in the moment in the conversation. Don't worry about hurting feelings, and you know, if somebody's going to quit, or if somebody's going to leave, you know, just be honest. You know, go into this thing honest, be direct, be loving, okay, and let the chips fall. And let the chips fall, because at the end of this, you will be in alignment, either with your person and they'll be in alignment with you, or you'll simply be in alignment with your destiny, which is where you were meant to be in the first place. Okay? So, divine clarity, understanding, communication, openness, honesty, and the ability to cut ties come in with the sword. Okay? Keep that in mind. And be fair. That's it. You be fair, and fairness will come to you. Don't worry about loss. Six of Pentacles is also manna. Because whatever you may lose, that co-worker or that relationship, God provides. Don't forget that. Manna is what you need when you need it. Okay? No more, no less. Whew. All right, Virgo. I hope this helps. If any event you say, Green Eyes, listen, I don't know you. You don't know me. This is not my life. I'm okay with that. Check your moon or rising. Don't take the energy if it's not yours. Leave it here for someone else, okay? Thumbs up, subscribe. Make sure you guys are notified of future readings. It's free and it does support the channel. All right. If any event you're looking for a personal appointment, I respond to email requests only. My email is perfectlyimperfecttarot@gmail.com. Guys, if you do like what you get here, if it helps, if it feeds your spirit, lifts you up, or simply you're entertained, I would appreciate if you sow where you eat, baby, please. Donation information you'll find below the video, as well as links for Cash App and PayPal for your convenience. I thank you in advance. Other than that, remember, we are all perfectly imperfect. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.